Hey, how's it going, boys? Christinator here from Project Productions, and today in this video it's going to be a short video for you YouTube viewers. I'm just going to go over some season stats. We're about a month into gameplay. We are 7-4-0, which is placing us as I think third in the Western, third in the Central Division. So I wanted to go over our stats, see who's playing well, see who's not, and see what we can improve on, and see if there's any potential trades either today or later on in the future that we can make. So let's check out our team stats to begin with. We've played 11 games, so we have games in the hole on both Colorado and Chicago, but Chicago is 6 points ahead of us, so that one game won't really make a difference. We're just going to have to keep playing better and hope that they start losing some games. But Colorado, if we win one more game, we will take our second place back. So let's see, our goals for per game are 22, which is far less than everybody else in our division, but it is set on Superstar, which means that when computers are simulating against each other, they tend to score a lot more goals. And I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about later, but like look at this. Chicago's averaging 4 goals a game. That's ridiculous. In real life, that is absurd. And our goals against are 19, so we've got a +3 going right now. Goals against average per game 1.7, that's good. Power play goals 5 on 21 power plays, which means we've got 23%. Power play percentage, that looks like it's about tied for third in our division. Shorthanded goals against, we haven't given up any. We've given up 7 power play goals, and our penalty kill is at 56%. So we definitely have to work better on the power play. Maybe change around some of our players on the power play. See what we can do to make that better. I know it also has to do with gameplay because I'm actually playing, not just simulating games, but either way, we need to work on our penalty kill. We've got 1 shorthanded goal, and our away record is better than our home record, so I guess that's good. We have only lost 1 game on the road, but we've lost 3 at home. So we've split our home games so far, and we're 4-1 on the road, and we are 6-4 in our last 10. So out of these stats, one thing I want to work on is penalty kill. So we can go take a look at our penalty kill lineup in a little bit. And for our team, let's see what we got going on. Our point leader is Paul Stasny with 7 points in 11 games, 6 of those coming from goals. He's got a +2 in 3 power play goals. He's definitely getting it done on the power play. And he's also got the shorthanded and a game winner, 21 shots, 28.5% shooting percentage. Face-offs at 47%, so he needs to get a little bit better on the face-offs, but that's okay. So Paul Stasny is our point leader. Definitely he's doing pretty well. We don't have any point-of-game players right now, but it's still really early on in the season, so let's not get too upset about it. Tarasenko with 7 points, Pietrangelo with 5, Markov, who we acquired from Montreal, with 4 points. He's our 4th best point getter, which is good. And then we've got Shattenkirk, Bouwmeester, Grabner, Oshie, and it goes on down the line. Our first line is not getting it done whatsoever. Backus only has a single point in his -3. Steen has 2 points in his -2. And I think Oshie's been getting some, yeah, and Oshie's got 3 points and a -2. So out of our first line has, let's see, 3, 5, 6. 6 points. Our first line only has 6 points out of 11 games. That is less than Stasny has alone. So our first line is not getting it done. I might have to switch our first line around, maybe make some big changes. We got to get them going. That is not good enough. So now let's check out our defensemen. Petrangelo's got 5, 4, 4, 3, 1, and then Butler and Cole. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Gunnarson's our only negative defenseman right now, so I'm pretty happy with how our defense is going. Our goaltenders. March Hambrodor has 3 games played and 2 wins. Brian Elliott, though he has far more starts, he only has 4 wins. That means that he's only got a win percentage of about 50% going for Brian Elliott. That is not good enough, Brian Elliott. I know that your goals against average is pretty good. Let's see if we can find it. Do they not have goals against average in this? What the fuck? Are you serious? So I have to figure it out myself. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so Brian Elliott has a 1.8 goals against average, and March Hambrodor has a 1.3. I know that Brian Elliott definitely has more games played, but that is not good enough. He does have 2 shutouts, so out of the 4 wins, 2 of them are shutouts, so that is good. But that's not good enough. I want better goaltending, and so we might have to go looking for better goaltending. Now I know that we are playing on Superstar, and Superstar players are ridiculous at shooting and passing, but still, that's still not good enough. I'm not enjoying that. That goals against average comes mostly from our defense. Alright, so out of looking at the stats, here's what I would like to do. Our penalty kill has got to get better. At 50%, that means that almost every time that they're out there, if we have 2 power plays, we're almost guaranteeing that one of those will be a goal. And that is not good. Especially when our goals against average is only like 1 or 2. We give up, like, it's just basically giving them a free goal. So let's check out what our penalty kill lines are. So up top we have Bacchus and LaPierre. Well, that could be a reason why. I know that LaPierre does have some pretty, his defense stats aren't even that good. Alright, Steen, you're moving up there, and LaPierre, this could be a big reason why. LaPierre, let's switch you out with, who's got our best defense? Steen, Bacchus, Bouwmeester, yup. Who else? 4, 5, 4, Stasny, but he's on the second. Gunnarsson, Pietrangelo, Markov, Oshie, and Ian Cole. Alright, so Oshie, you're gonna go on the second line with Stasny. We're going to keep that should be fine there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. That could be a major reason why. This is why I wanted to go through our lines, boys. And on the 3-man power play, we'll keep Markov and Pietrangelo with Stasny. Actually, Stasny is pretty good at face-offs. Let's check something out here. Yep. Alright, you know what? We're going to keep that. So we're going to keep that as it is there. So I think that should definitely help our penalty kill. And our power play was a little lacking, but so definitely has room to get better. So let's go check that out. Bacchus, Oshie, Bouwmeester's a 2-way. Let's get an offensive defenseman up here. In like Markov. So Markov can go up there. Oh, Markov is down here, and then we can put Bouwmeester here on the second power play line with Stasny, Schwartz, and Tarasenko. I like how all of that is looking there. Gunnarsson, do we have another offensive defenseman? I mean, we do have Shattenkirk, but he is out currently, so I guess we'll just leave that as is. 4-man power play. Markov, we're going to switch you with Bouwmeester. And leave TJ Oshie there. And Stasny and Steen. Yep. Alright. So we have switched around our lines a little bit there. That should definitely help our penalty kill and power play stats, as those seem lacking. Now for goaltenders, Mark Tamberdor is actually doing pretty well, but Elliott is not doing good enough. So I think I am going to look to trade. Try to pick up a goaltender. Now this will be a little bit difficult because I do want to keep the game somewhat realistic, and we don't have a lot of salary cap space. What I'm saying is that I don't want to just go out and trade up for, like, you know, Henrik Lundqvist. Yeah, I could unload all my first round picks because I'm only playing one season and try to like trade away a bunch of players for it, but that's not realistic because, you know, come on, New York would never ever get rid of Henrik Lundqvist. So we want to find a goaltender that is better than ours, but still within the realm of possibility. Like Brizgalov, that's not any better. And we don't need a prospect because we're only doing one season. So like maybe like a Smith. Alright, yeah, his trade value is absolutely absurd. So it would be really hard to match that. But their overall is like under 90. I don't think that you're going to get a player with overall of 90 or better. In keeping it realistic. So let's just kind of go through the teams and see what. So like maybe like a Cam Ward, that wouldn't be a bad pickup. But Brovsky, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe like a Jonas Hiller, that could be a good pickup. Trade value is at about half. He's 32, 87 overall, but he is currently injured, so I do not want that. Chicago, yeah, maybe a Crawford, though I highly doubt they would trade him away because who do they have for backup? Peralta. Now, if I traded over Elliott, yeah, that would be good, but so they would have a starter in Elliott, but I don't think that they are all that interested. So actually, let's do this first. Who is interested in Elliott, and who else can I get rid of? Let's see, skaters matching the block. I am not really interested in getting rid of any of those players aside from maybe Frazier. And I would get rid of Butler, but we do need him currently. We do have a bunch of injuries. So now draft picks matching the block. Now I am not afraid to unload some serious draft picks. So I will happily unload some first, but I want to keep it somewhat realistic. So even though this is ridiculous, unloading 2 first rounds and a second, and Elliott and Frazier, I still don't think that we would get even a Henrik Lundqvist out of it. And even if so, I still don't want to do that. So Varlamov, 26 years old, 89 overall. But they don't really have a backup in anyone. Dallas, Kari Lettinen, yeah, that could be a good pickup, 88 overall. They really have nobody. I guess they have Lindbach, and for some reason he's in the AHL, and I have no idea why. Who do they have up? Why do they have this guy on Linus? Whatever. So they could use with a player like Elliott. This could be a fun pickup. Now let's see. 5.9 million. Athletic 5, 5, and 4. Alright. You know what? Let's see if we can do it. Now we would be over salary cap, so that's kind of my problem. We could potentially ask them to retain salary, but I don't think that's going to happen. We're going to have to find somebody else if we want to get a goaltender. Howard, 30 years old, 82 overall. They do have a backup in Gustafsson and Mrazek. So this would be a little bit more realistic, especially if we bring Elliott over. Now we are still over salary cap. So what we would have to do is unload a player that has a bunch of salary that we do not need. Don't really care who it is at this point. Let's check out who our big money spenders are. Markov, nope. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I don't think that is gonna happen either. We're gonna have to try to find somebody who's better that doesn't have a lot of salary. Edmonton, who does Edmonton have? Nope, that's not better than what we have. Florida. Luongo at 35 years old. We'd have two major veteran goalies, but I kind of feel like he's going to be going downhill a lot. And I bet his salary's pretty high. It's actually only 4.5, but that's still over. LA, yeah, they're going to have Jonathan Quick, nope. Not going to be able to obtain that. Minnesota, Backstrom, nope. Montreal, Carey Price, nope. Not going to be able to swing that. New Jersey, Schneider at 88. Oh my gosh, his salary is absurd though. $6 million. I can't not afford that. Nashville, Pekka Rinne, nope. New York Islanders, Halak, we just had him, nope. New York Rangers, yeah, nope. Ottawa, Anderson, 33. 4.2 million. They do have a backup of Laner, so that's nice, and he looks like he is getting better, so they will want to get rid of the starter very soon. Let's see what we can do. See if we can unload just a little bit more salary and obtain him. I feel like this would be a good pickup for the Blues. I do not like how Elliott is playing at all. The problem is that all of our money is tied up in players that we actually need. And that is our big problem. Like, Paul Stastny at $7 million is ridiculous. He's only 86 and he's getting like Datsuk money. So I really don't know who we could unload to free up some of this salary. And I don't think a player like Reeves has been playing really well, so I don't really want to get rid of him. Though I do kind of like having Ratty on the left, so we could get rid of like Payarvy's over there on the left. Let's see. Even if I put in somebody like this, is it like enough? Like, that's what he's asking up there. Yeah, that doesn't really help my salary situation at all. I don't even think if I have them retain it, it will. Yeah, I'm like almost $2 million short. Like, even if I have them hold all of it, I would still be over salary cap, even though it says I wouldn't. I, like, for whatever reason I am. I don't really understand how the game works, so. Let's try something else. I don't really want to get rid of Payarvy, but it would be for a better goaltender, so it could be a good trade. And I could move up Ratty on the third line, but then I have absolutely no grinders anywhere at all. I would be a completely scoring line. I think my only grinder would be like Reeves on the fourth line. And I do have LaPierre. LaPierre is in the center, so I could potentially. How much is LaPierre making? 1.1 million. He's a grinder, but I don't really think I have any centers to really take that spot. So I would rather get rid of PayRV and move up one of our AHL players and just keep him up there. I think I'm going to get rid of PayRV. Let's see, and I'd still be over salary. Oh my god. About Reeves, how much is Reeves making? They do want Reeves too. Still be over salary. Alright, I'm gonna have to find somebody even cheaper than Anderson that's worth about as much. Philadelphia. Dollars? No, they don't have anyone over there. What are they doing? Yeah, there's no way. Actually, how much are you guys playing Marc-Andre for? You have way too much money. San Jose. Antoniemi is not really a better situation. Bishop. 5.7. Nope. Toronto. And Bernier. Now, we could swing this one, but is it really any better? I mean, he is 26 overall, so he might have a year of getting better. Maybe, but it doesn't really matter because I'm only playing one season with the Blues, so 2.9 million. Yeah, it's just not worth it to try to trade up for him because we're getting one better overall. Ryan Miller, no, we had him last season and he shit the bed. Don't want him back. Comrie, they've got nobody but prospects. Washington, Holtby, not any better. Yeah, so like our options really, we don't have any. I mean, even like any players that we could pick up, we just cannot afford them and have nobody to unload that's worth it. So I don't really know what we're going to do about the goaltender situation now. I could go check free agency and see if there's anything out there, but I doubt that there is. So they have like Hobby Bullen and Thomas Valcoon and Thomas are all out there, but I mean they're so old, and the best is only 83 overall. So I think here's what we're gonna do, boys. I think Allen is. Oh no, we traded away Allen. Shit. Who's our goaltenders? Yeah, guys, we really had nothing. So I think yeah, we've got these two players, Bennington and Husso. What's wrong with my lines? I don't understand what's wrong with my lines. Am I missing somebody? They all look good. Special teams. Alright, so yeah, boys, I think that we're going to have to... What is wrong? Do I have too many players up? Not enough players on the... Is that the problem? I don't have enough players. So, like, what do you want me to do? Move somebody up? Freighter, fourth line center. Okay, I guess you can come up. Oh, I have too many players up. Haha. Alright. That's the problem. Porter, you can go down. I don't need you, buddy. There we go. Now we should be good. Okay. Alright, boys. So we adjusted our lines a little bit. That should help our power play and penalty kill percentages. We haven't figured out anything for the goalie situation. I think what we'll do is just try to stick with the hot hand. Elliott has gotten the last 2 wins, but we'll give Martin Brodeur the chance against New Jersey and see how he does. So, boys, thanks for watching our 13th episode of Superstar Season Mode with the St. Louis Blues. As always, follow me on Twitch. Please follow me on Twitch if you like my videos at www.twitch.tv/maes_project, or subscribe to me on YouTube at Project Productions, all one word. For my Twitch viewers, I will be right back after a short break for our 14th episode against the New Jersey Devils. And for my YouTube viewers, I will see you in the